Hey y'all, happy Saturday. This is my last full day here, but what a time it has been. I cannot say enough about Sandals. Cannot say enough about Sandals South Coast in particular. The resort is absolutely stunning. Sits on 50 acres, 2 miles of beach, gorgeous rooms. You've seen a couple of the room tours. Service is impeccable. Ambiance, vibe, and let's not even get into this food. This is hands down the best resort food that I've ever had. Before I go, on my 2-year anniversary, I had the opportunity to interview the sales manager, Fabriella Wynter. Stay tuned. Hello everyone, my name is Karina Sweat, founder and owner of Wanderlust Escapes Travel, and I am here at Sandals South Coast with Fabriella Wynter, the sales director. It has been an absolute pleasure being here. Thank you so much for having me, and I appreciate your time today to answer a few questions for clients that are interested or will be interested in coming to visit the resort.
You are welcome.
So, what's your favorite hidden gem or underrated experience at the resort? I'm always intrigued by those special spots that guests miss.
Oh my days. It's hard. It's hard because there's so many little things for our resort. But I know we were talking the other day when we were doing our tour, and I mentioned the reason our Italian building or Italian village was renamed the Silver Sun Buildings. And funny enough, when you sit each day and you look at the resort and just get to understand the vibe, even as the employee, there are certain little things that you miss. And as a Jamaican, you really miss it. So I spoke about the fact that there was one morning I was on the 4th floor. We were going through a little bit, and there's the concept of, you know, what happens early mornings. We speak a lot about the sunrise, and then in the evening time we talk about the sunset. And I'll say the reason I'm mentioning this is because by our Silver Sun Buildings is the best place for you to be if you want to wake up early in the mornings to watch the sunrise, and then evening time right before that sun sets, that is the perfect spot for you. So you get the best of both.
The best of both worlds.
But what we missed overall was, why is it Silver Sun? Because when you look at the mountains and then you watch the water, there it changes. It's all blue as you can see. And then when you look, that silver just came right over the mountains and it just went on top of the water. And we're standing there on the 4th floor like, wow. That little bit was the most amazing thing, and for the entire day I couldn't stop talking about it. And I feel it right now. It's just those moments that you can always see a photo, you can always hear the story from anybody else, but it's really when you see that with your own eyes, that's what makes it even more special.
Well, I'm going to have to make sure I get up first thing in the morning to catch that sunrise and catch that sunset tonight.
Absolutely.
So how would you describe the vibe of the resort to someone that's trying to decide between Sandals the Grill and Sandals South Coast?
Oh boy. Why are you putting me on the spot like that? Well, I would say for Sandals South Coast, really, I call it a destination in a destination. There's so many things that you can do while you're here. The greatest vibe of the resort, it's nature. So if you're all about nature, then this is the perfect spot for you. We do what we call a garden tour every morning, and that is headed by our landscaping team. So they take you around. So all the lush garden that you see, for those of you who haven't been here and you see it on the pictures, yes, it is live, we're here.
We're here.
They take you around and they teach you about the plants. The good aspect of things is that we have a nursery right here on resort. Yeah. So almost everything that you see here as it relates to vegetation is done right here by the team. Yes. Outside of that, ultimate relaxation. If you're looking for calm, tranquil, just that getaway that you truly deserve, where you want to lock away from everything, perfect spot. But we also offer adventure. So if you're all about adventure, We have lots and lots of water sports activities for clients to choose from. Of course, if they want to go on and do wakeboarding, water skiing, if you've never done it before, it's okay. We have a team here that will guide you. That's our water sports team, and they teach you. So if you want to indulge in that, then it's perfect for you. Fitness. A lot of times we think, why would I want to walk in the mornings when I get on vacation? Why would I want to run? But if you want to keep that routine that you have every single morning, this is a spot for you. If you want, you took the trek around the resort, right? You took the trek, and I can tell you, you can do your little stops. You have your little places where you can stop, you can rest, you can indulge. But if you want to do your morning runs, whether it's around the resort, whether it's along the beach, it's a whole 2 miles for you. So you get to go up and down as much as you deserve. And we do have our pickleball courts. So if we have clients that are traveling and they definitely want to indulge, they probably have never played pickleball in their life, but we have the courts, we have our pickleball professional, which is on resort, and he can guide you through it. But if you want to grab a paddle, just go. And decide that this is what I'm going to do this morning, then absolutely. But there is entertainment across the resort. There are spots that are set for you. So if you don't want to be involved in anything, you can have that calm atmosphere for yourselves. But if you want to indulge in the activities that's happening around the resort, then you have your areas. So we have our very active areas, we have our social areas, and we also have what I like to call the calm, tranquil spots.
That's me. I like the calm, tranquil spots.
So absolutely, that's us in a nutshell.
So listen, the Overwater bungalows.
Oh.
And we didn't get to see the Rondovals.
Yes.
But I know they're probably the two most popular categories.
They are.
How far in advance do they book, and when should somebody look to book if they're interested?
I'll say this to you. It could go at 2 years out. It's that far out that So I will say, if you want to get that experience, lock it in immediately. As soon as you pop in, just go ahead and lock it in. It
2
goes
years?
like this. Yes. Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay, so if somebody can't get into the Overwater bungalow and they can't get into the Rondoval, what's your next popular category?
All right, so our Long Beach buildings. You know I'm going to talk about this.
Which is where I am.
We actually reimagined the Long Beach buildings, and of course we do have a butler category, which is our Long Beach beachfront, a 1-bedroom butler suite, and that comes with a tranquility soaking tub. So our clients, of course, they're all about the beach. They want to wake up to the ocean in the morning. And you mentioned, what if our Overwater bungalows is not available? I'll say next best thing. You have to book that. It's an expansive suite. It gives you separation for your living room, your bedroom. You remember that bathroom?
The bathroom.
Oh,
I remember the bathroom.
I think I can talk a lot about the bathroom, but I think they have to be here to see it, right?
You gotta see it.
But it is an amazing suite. It is butler serviced. So of course you'll have your team of butlers that will take care of you throughout the process. You get your cell phone. You know that's important because you don't want to walk anywhere to be able to contact your butler. You have your cell phone. He or she is a text or phone call away. Easy. So all they have to do is pack your bags, get on the plane, just don't miss your flight. And once you get on location, then we're here to take care of all your needs.
Right.
Yeah.
And my last question, because I've seen a couple of brides getting ready, what is the best place, the most popular location for a destination wedding here on the property?
That's easy. Overwater Chapel. That is easy. I know. A lot of times, even if they don't book it before, because it does come at an additional cost. That's the only location on resort for our clients for weddings that will come at an additional cost. But when they get here, if they did not do a test drive your wedding before, they're like, I want that. Is it available? So absolutely. majority of our clients, they want to be on the beach, but of course, by the over the water chapel.
I can't blame them. I can't blame them.
No.
Well, Fabriella, thank you so much for your time today.
You're
I know when we
welcome.
got here, all we heard was welcome home. Welcome home. And what Fabriella and her team would love for you to come so they can welcome you home to Sandals South Coast. Thank you so
You're welcome.
much.